Hey guys, I am back and I am ready to put my third kit together. I actually have most items pulled. I'm going to go through what I've put together with this particular kit, and on camera I'm going to put in some finishing touches at the end, so I can then be done with it and put it aside and move on to the next one. So I'm having so much fun with this. I love pulling out all these older supplies, and I'm adding in some newer stuff in with it. It's just a lot of fun. So this kit was based off the Hello Again sticker collection from Carta Bella. You can see I've used a couple of them, but I have quite a few left. A wonderful color scheme, a very popular color scheme. It's very pretty. This one does have navy blue. It kind of came back lately, but a lot of paper lines don't have that navy blue, so that is a fun addition. A lot of Heidi Swap's recent ones do, and I figured that out because as I was figuring out papers, she was the one I kind of gravitated towards. But anyway, this is my starting point. I'm going to really quickly show you what I had already put into the pile when I went through my sorting process. I had put in a variety of 12 by 12 leftover sheets. So I have this leftover IM sticker sheet, which there's not a ton of that left. This is from Teresa Collins, You Are My Happy, and it's really kind of pulling, out that orangey color there, a tangerine color or peach. I'm not for sure what technically that's called. This also pulls in a nice craft, which I think I'm going to actually, while I'm thinking about it right now, I'm going to pull in some craft tags because they had caught my attention, and I was thinking that there wasn't a lot of craft in this line, but I can use these stickers here maybe to pull in some of that craft. So I'm just going to pull in, I have these fun craft and gold stickers, and I'm just going to pull in 3 of those. I'll set those aside. Sometimes things like that will catch my attention, and I'm just going to, as I notice it, I'm going to go ahead and pull some supplies if I need to. So I have that. I have this, which is very much a tan base versus, a white background based, but there is that pretty tan here, and I think it's going to go great. Plus this will give me some nice small alphas, which will be nice. So, and then there's some craft in here as well. And then I have these leftover chipboard stickers, not too many left, but just looking at it side by side, you can see a lot of the colors mesh perfectly together. This chipboard sticker sheet has hardly any left, and I'm just going to try to keep working at it. And that's my mind's eye. And then I have this just fun pile of, different sticker sheets and things that I thought would work great with this sticker sheet. I have some Project Life. I did incorporate some gold. I'm not going to go through all this because you saw me sort it already, but just some little bits and pieces like this. Some leftover sticker sheets, some that only have a couple stickers left, some that are more full. The one thing also I feel like I need more of, and I might have to maybe find a washi or something, is this true blue color here. I have these 2 pieces here, but everything else is more in the teal, aqua, navy blue range. So that might be fun to look for that as I'm finishing out my little bits and pieces to this kit. Lots and lots of stickers. I'm good on stickers. I'm even good on dimensional stickers, I think. I have some chipboard sheets in here. This also has a little ephemera pack in there, but I have a feeling that some of it might be that real true pink, and I think that's not going to work, with this collection, but I might be able to make some of it work. But there are a lot of golds and the navies and the other colors and the orangey pinks, so I'm hoping that some of this will work. So I think I'm good on Project Life cards. I want a few more ephemera pieces, but I don't need a whole lot more. I'm going to set that aside and then show you the papers I picked. So I found that I had the 6x6 paper pad, and I just took this to my papers, my paper pads, my loose papers, my 6x6 paper pads, and I just held it as I was flipping through. And if something caught my eye, I just pulled it. So I did come across the Wonder collection, and I did put all the Wonder leftover collection in this embellishment kit. So of course, when I found the paper pad, it didn't surprise me that a lot of it was going to work perfectly with these stickers. And now I want to say one thing. I know that not all these supplies are going to be used with these stickers. This is my base for the kit, but because I've created a base, that's providing me with a collection of other goodies that have a lot of these similar colors. So when I pull my papers and other items, it's gonna not just match with this, it's gonna also match with the other pieces that I pulled to match this. So I'm gonna have a huge variety of different options when it comes to sitting down and scrapbooking with it. If that makes sense, I hope that makes sense, because I'm just using this as my inspiration for the kit. It's not that every paper I'm going to pull is going to be scrapbooked with one of these stickers. But because I've already pulled all those other embellishments and they're all going to coordinate fairly well, there's going to be some crazy colors in some of those sticker sheets, but for the most part, it's all going to coordinate very well. And so then all of this will then work well together. But this little paper pad was just perfect. And it pulls in some of that craft and just that orangey pink color and just works perfect. And it's falling apart, but so I have those. And then I also had, I can find in here. I ended up pulling a lot of paper, and like I said, I don't usually try to make my kits too large, but sometimes it just happens. And I did have not the entire, but I had a good portion of the papers left from this collection. I think I'd gotten, I think I bought it like 2 of each sheet probably. And so I have a good start to papers just from the actual collection itself. But I did add in quite a few more. I added in just some of my loose sheets that I had that were not in paper pads. This is from Special Day Echo Park, as well as this. Let's see what those, oops. I pulled in this sheet from, I'm not for sure what it's from. It must have been from some kind of paper pad. It's a little bit brighter. It has like the same colors, the navy blue, the teal, and the yellow, but they're a little bit of a brighter tone, so we'll see if I can make them work. These are from Dear Lizzie's documentary, second to last collection, and I thought that those blues were perfect. This is from My Mind's Eye Now and Then, just pulling out some of that lighter pink. Okay, and then I pulled a couple specialty papers from my stash. I think this is from the Dear Lizzie documentary as well, but because I had pulled in some gold in my embellishments, I wanted to have a gold acetate sheet. And then I have this placemat from Jelly Bean Soup that I thought was just really cute. There are a lot of arrows, and there's more in the papers as well. But I thought that this would be fun. I have a few of these, and I don't think used any of them yet, so I wanted to put them with the kit so I could try to make myself use them. And then I've been trying not to do this, but when I was pulling paper pads, there were 2 paper pads that were just too perfect to even try to just tear a couple sheets out here or there. One of them is this Craftsmith watercolor paper pad from Michaels. And I like it because this is a whole different feel than the rest of the papers. This is very artsy. I did that with another kit as well. And I think that's going to be a great option for me to have, a similar feel among most of it, but then I'm going to have some options to play, maybe get my inks out and just have a different starting point as far as, excuse me, as far as what type of layout I'm going to make. So I just thought when I was going through this that the colors, excuse me, my goodness, sorry. I just thought that the colors just were perfect. You have the navy blue and the greens and the orangey pink and the yellows, and the tones are even perfect. It just has a different, artsy feel to it versus this. Although this has some watercolor feel to it as well with some of the stickers. And so maybe that's why it just feels like it goes together so well. Like there's a really good example. So I just pulled this whole paper pad, which I don't normally do with my kits, but I'm doing it this time. I'm breaking the rules. I also had the leftover Wonder paper pad collection as well. And same thing. I just felt like every paper matched so well, and pulled in some more black and just the orange color. I just felt like this has a little bit more mint green in it. There's really no mint green in this. But other than that, even that tealy green is perfect. And then some more craft, which is nice. I just felt like that would work perfect together. So I just kept that whole paper pad out as well. And then I did pull out some other sheets from some other paper pads, if I can remember which is which here. Let me see. I think these are Heidi. No. I think this is... I can't remember now. Hold on. I'll put that one back there. So this is September Sky. I had some loose sheets of Heidi Swaps from this collection and thought that the color scheme again was perfect. And I love that it had some navy blue options for me that I didn't have a lot of in paper-wise. And I thought this was so pretty. I wouldn't use it as a whole sheet, but I thought it pulled out a lot of its similar colors. And then I think these were from, I can't remember what collections or paper pads I'd pulled. I feel like, oh, this is, hold on. That's a Heidi Swap collection as well, these papers here. So a lot of Heidi Swap papers. And that's where that back one was too. That's where this one was from too. I'm never sure what the name of it is. I'll bring the paper pads up here so you can see. So these are from, I didn't use that one. Let's see. This collection here, I think I got it from Hobby Lobby maybe. So a lot of those colors, again, worked nicely. And then let me... So I got some of those out. I actually pulled quite a few from that paper pad because I really thought that they went well together. I like how this pulled in this paler pink with the black. This is from Amy Tan Stitched. These next few are from Amy Tan Stitched. I like the floral. I thought that was really cute. I'm just going to pull this aside here. More Amy Tan Stitched, some cut aparts from Stitch, some yellow. These are from Stitched as well. This is from Dear Lizzie's Neapolitan and older line. I thought that would be a wonderful background. And these are from Studio Calico. Some, again, nice background papers and that really nice yellow. And then some more black. And I like this ombre look that matched that greenish blue really nicely. So lots of papers. Okay, so it's a pretty good stack of paper. A couple paper pads and quite a few loose sheets. I'm okay with that. It's okay. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I just think that some of those are gonna be so fun to finally get out and play with, especially that new Michaels paper pad. And so I just want to put it in there so that I remember to do that. Okay, I have gone through a few bins and pulled out some different things that I'm going to put in here. And there's a few empty spots that I want to fill in while I'm on camera. So you saw me pull these tags just because there's been a lot of craft throughout some of these papers. I went through my ephemera bin. I have a drawer. And then I also have this that's full, and I just filtered through it and found some leftover bits and pieces from different ephemera packs or cut apart sheets that I thought matched really nicely. And they're from just a variety of collections. I couldn't even, some of these I might be able to guess, but I just pulled some different colors. I pulled some brads. So this one really kind of pulls in the oranges and the yellows. That would be fun. And then these are kind of more antique looking ones from Michaels. And I don't know if I'll use those, but I thought that these colors would work perfect. Another tag there. I went through my, one more tag. Another tag. I love tags, so I'm glad I got a few in there. Grab some frames, just a couple, one more tag, a couple frames just from my frame collection. Some borders, like this is a leftover just piece of a border, and then this here matches like this tan pretty nicely, so went with those. And then some loose borders, some vellum ones that I thought would work with this collection nicely. And then one more frame here. And then I pulled a twine in this pinky color and a couple of washi's. And as I'm looking at this, like, okay, so you have this, this color really kind of shows up, you know, in some of these. I don't know, it just looks, on camera, it looks so much brighter. So I think I'm going to put this away. I don't think I'm going to put that in there. I know when you take it off the roll, it's not as dark, but it just isn't working for me. So I pulled this Heidi Swapp one that had all the same colors, and then this teal. I think I might need one more. So I'm going to grab my washi bin and maybe grab one more washi, and then I need to get more of this blue here. So I'm going to figure out how I can get that into, maybe I'll do that with washi. I also had these wood veneers. I just pulled these 2 packs just because there's some envelopes on the sticker sheet, the arrows, the word bubbles. I thought that I would just use those as some of my bits and pieces. And some tools, this arrow roller stamp, and then this wood stamp says "Love This" from Heidi Swapp. Those are going to be my tools. Although I do want to grab, let's see, I think I'm going to grab, let's see, I'm going to just look and see. I'm going to grab this. This is a pattern mask from Chamel, and I'm going to put this in as a tool as well. This has a coffee cup, as does this, and then it has some real basic like hearts and things that will work nicely. So I'm going to put that in there as a tool as well. I haven't used very many masks as tools, and I want to do that. Okay, so washi. I'm going to grab my washi bin and try to get maybe one more. And let me move these off so I can look at my colors. I'd really like to get a navy blue or this color blue here, but I'm afraid most of my washes are probably going to be more of the teals and aquas, and I know I have a navy blue somewhere though. I think that will work. This is kind of a, let me see, it's kind of darker. You know what, I'm seeing one that I think I like. A hard time with some of these rolls. Am I the only one? Okay, you know what? I'm going to forget that right now because I think it's too dark anyway, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm seeing this one. Oh, yeah. I think I like that one. It's arrows. It has the navy blue, like a lighter blue color, and the pink, which I think will be okay with this pink here. Let's see. Oh, this is catching my attention too. I like that a lot. I think that matches that pink pretty well. It's a little bit pinker than this. I think this one might be too pink too, versus the orangey pink. Let me see. I think that'll work. I think that's cute. Okay, so I got a couple more washi's. I think that'll probably do it. So I'm going to look for that blue just really quickly here. Which, like I said, I don't think I probably have very much of because the trend has been away from that true blue and more into the teals and aquas, and that's probably what most of my washi is. Oh, here's a nice navy. I might try. No. That one I like, because I'm going to put that one in there. Okay, we're good on washi. Okay. So I'm brainstorming on how to get some more of that blue. I'm going to look into my die cut section again and see if I can find... Okay, I'm going to do one last look, and if I can't find much of this, that's okay, because this doesn't show up in many of the other collections or papers, but I will have the 6x6 paper pad too that will have that color. So I kind of want to get a few pieces. While I was looking, I found this piece I thought was cute. That's actually not, no, let's see, it's too green. I don't know. We'll have to see what we find. Here, that's kind of, let's see, it still has that more aqua. That one's not bad. That's cute. And someone had made a comment the other day about organizing by color. Actually, I think that's okay. That's cute. And in situations like this, that might be helpful, but I don't do this very often. I don't look for things for a certain color very often, and that's just the way I work. There was a time when I organized everything by color, and I had everything organized in certain ways, and for me, that's just not necessarily how I scrap, because I scrap with kits so much. Oh, that's nice. Perfect. I'm just gonna take that arrow off and put those there. And I tend to organize my kits by type of product, because I want to have that good balance of flat and dimension and little and big, and that's just how it works best for me. And also because I don't like to pigeonhole myself with color, because I like mixing different different colors that maybe back in the day I wouldn't have done, because I used to be very matchy, and now I'm not that way. So not organizing by color for me makes me, I guess, scrap in a little bit more of a free way, if that makes sense. I definitely am more, I notice more about how different tones work better together, you know, than the way I used to mix things at one point in time. So I'm definitely more wary of that, but at the same time, I'm not as matchy with my colors. So finding some really fun pieces here. Since I have some craft in there, I think I'm going to add in that. And that fun. Oh, these are cute. Okay, I think those are from Wonder Collection, which is why I'm liking them together. So that's just for me. I bet, like I said, back in the day, I used to do that, and then I would find that that's never how I looked for things. And so that's just how I've evolved over time. I would love to do a whole video about how, because I organize different in a whole different way than what I used to, and that was definitely something that happened over time. And a lot of it was when I figured out that I like to work with kits, is when my whole organizational process changed for me. And now I feel like I found my groove. That's cute. With how I can be the most efficient, because that's what's important, right? Like, you don't want to spend your whole scrappy time looking for stuff. You want, I'm finding lots of fun stuff. You know, you want to spend your time scrapbooking, like not organizing. And so I love that. And so that's why I love to work with kits, and I like that too. And why I like to organize the way that I do. And while maybe it seems a little chaotic, these are just leftovers. So, you know, like most of the time I'm working with a collection that I've just purchased, and I scrapbook the heck out of it, and then these are leftovers. So if I have to filter through some leftovers every once in a while to make my homemade kit or to make a random layout, I'm not doing that often, because most of the time I'm working with a kit that I've already made, but my overall scrapping is so much faster. So if I have to do this every once in a while, to me, it's not that big of a deal. It's all in your personal preference and how it works best for you. So I think I'm good. I found a couple of things in that blue, which I'm happy with, but I did find a few more fun embellishments that I think I'm gonna like to layer. I don't have a ton of layering options that are a little bit larger outside of the stickers, so that will give me some nice variety. So I have everything from Project Life cards to ephemera. I have my smaller wood veneers. I have washi. I have brads, enamel dots I'm pulling as I use them. Maybe I'll grab some Flair really fast. I haven't pulled, really pulled those out much. Let's see, maybe that's, no, that's a bit a brighter blue. I dump it because that'll be easier. So let's see. Oh, I like that. Oh, snap. Oh, I like both of those. This is that navy blue. That's too dark. Like those. So yeah, so I'm really appreciating all you guys' comments, and I'm glad that I'm inspiring some of you to do this with your own stash. That's cute. It's, again, like I said, it's time consuming to make your own kits, but when I sit down to scrapbook, it's going to be such a faster process that I'll definitely be ahead of the game. So, and this is fun for me. Like, I feel like I'm like emptying some bins, and I'm going to put this product to great use. So I'm making it, that's really perfect. So I feel like I'm organizing, and not just my supplies, but also my scrapbook preparation as well, and kind of doing both things at once. So that's cute. I think that might be good. I'm sure there's a few more in here that will work, but I think that will work. All right, so that's it for Flair. I'm going to pause it, put these away. Actually, you know what? This little blue, that, nope, not quite. I don't like it. Okay. I'm going to pause and, I like that one, and put these away, and then I'll be back with the entire kit. All right, guys, I know this is not very organized, but this is my third kit. It's a lot. It is pretty big, bigger than what I normally do, but these are kind of special kits, and so I'm okay with that. I'm out of my bags. I need to go buy some more. I just haven't been to Walmart in a couple weeks, and so I need to get there and get some more bags. So I'm just going to pile this up for now, so I have room to work on another one. I am going to kind of break a rule here. I normally don't add alphabets to these because I just grab them as I need them, but I had this out for the Dear Lizzie kit I was working with, the documentary, and I realized that the colors were just perfect, so I'm going to go ahead and actually just put this with a kit as well. But I have, as I kind of running through my checklist, I have plenty of paper. I have lots of flat stickers. I have lots of dimensional stickers. I have lots of bits and pieces. I have some tools. I have some washi tape and some extras to layer with and add to the pages. I have, you know, brads and things, again, for those little detail touches, or if I need to fill in a brad. And I have, like I said, a couple tools to play with. And that pretty much covers kind of my overall checklist. So one more kit put together, complete, and I'll be back with number 4 soon. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.